Well, hello everybody, and welcome back to G Bears Off Grid Ways, a homestead in the desert. And yeah, here's where I left off with extending the chicken coop. It's going to double in size, at least. It's going to be a little bit bigger than double in size. But that's because I want to increase my flock this year. And in springtime, when the weather gets a little bit better and warmer and not down below freezing at night, I will let the brooding hens sit on their eggs and see if I can get a few more hens this year. If not, somewhere around March, I think, is when the local feed stores have the baby chicks out for sale, and I'll see about picking some up then. In the meantime, I went to town today, and because everybody's talking about mixing their own chicken feed. No, now I'm not talking about scratch. Now, scratch is just like candy, like a dessert for them, for a treat. I'm talking about the actual chicken feed that you feed the chickens for their regular diet. And I got a pretty good recipe off of one of the YouTubers. I can't remember her name right now, but I'll see if I can find it, and I'll put it out in a later video after I test this. So I did the math while I was at the store, and if this works, if this mixture works well, it actually is a little bit more than half the price of what it would cost me for regular chicken feed. So let's see how that turns out. And I'm going to hope I get enough money this year to finish off this coop and finish off that garden extension. It's a beautiful spring day today. Clear blue skies everywhere. Sun's over there right now, but just beautiful with a light breeze. And I do have a light jacket on, but I'm actually warm underneath it, so it's a little bit too much. I could have probably gone out with just a t-shirt and shorts. Anyway, I'm going to move over here, and I'm going to show you my mixture and how the chickens react to it. So, you know, chickens, they could be like kids sometimes. You know, give them something new to eat, and they snub nose you, and they run the other way. Well, apparently, this mixture is supposed to provide somewhere from 30 to 35% protein to the chickens. And as you can see, they've all got a good bunch of feathers on them, so they're healthy. They eat the right things. So I did throw some out there, and that's what they're pecking at right now. But this is basically the mix right here. I met a guy named Joe in the store today, and he's new to chickens, and his chicken just laid the first egg, one egg. So he was going to buy some real high-cost premium chicken feed for egg laying, and I told him don't bother because it's still winter and the cold will keep the egg laying down to a minimum. But also I talked to him about mixing his own, so he followed me around and got all the same stuff I got. I told him how to mix it, and he's going to mix some up for himself. But let's take some of this and see how these chickens like it. I'll show you in a second. All right, so I threw some out there, and look at this. Everybody everywhere with their heads pecking at the ground. And this guy turned out to be a rooster. I'm going to need to get rid of him. If you're interested, Joe, give me a holler, and we'll set up where you can pick them up and get them over to your flock. I won't charge you for him. He's free. And I got Brewster the rooster over there, and he's been doing a good job. But if I leave this guy around too much longer, he's going to get big enough to want to fight Brewster, and I'm going to have a problem in here. But yeah, they really like this mix. They go right at it. They're going crazy at it. Just like the when I put the Grub Terror out, that's how much they like it. So I got a little bit left in here. I'm going to put it in their little feed tray that I keep out here. And Joe, those are the feed trays I was talking about. Now those are Layers crumbles over there. That's Purina Layers crumbles I was pointing out to you in the store that I've been using for a while. But this mix itself, this individual private mix, is cheaper, and it's supposed to be better than that. This is higher in protein. That stuff over there is only about 16% protein. And this stuff is 30 to 35% protein. So there's your difference. So let me get out of here. Oh, ankle is feeling better today, but I'm not going to push it. So I won't be out here very long. I do want to, and I do have to get into the garden house and get to my grapevine pruning, because this type of weather here sticks around. It's going to fool all the plants into thinking it's springtime, and their sap's going to start flowing, and I don't want to prune my grapevine while the sap is flowing. So all the dogs have eaten. They're all laying out here resting. What do you have? Blackbeard, what are you chewing? What is that? A dead bird, huh? No wonder you chase birds. Oh my gosh. So anyway, I got the bird feeder filled up, and another thanks out to Sherry the secretary. I picked up the 2 packages of feed at the post office today. I got there just in time before they closed up for the weekend. So I've already got all that stuff put away inside the container where I store the feeds, so that rats and that stuff can't get at it. And I'm going to go over there and close things up right now and head inside and give my ankle a rest and my opposite hip for taking all of the weight shifted to one side while I'm limping around here. So don't forget, everybody, thumbs ups down there. Remember, all this year, totally free subscriptions down there. So hit that subscribe button, get your free subscription to G Bear's Off Gridways now. This is G Bear signing off.